Welcome to 7 Bytes Framework Part 3. That's NLP Business Coaching. Right? So we will now go for coaching questions based on Neuro Linguistic Programming to implement this 7 Bytes framework. So how we are going to implement this? As I told you that just think about whatever I am asking to you. Think, explore options, brainstorm. If you don't like brainstorm, just body storm. Body storm means go somewhere and think with your body and write down an answers and give three answers to each of the questions. That is going to make your business powerful, right? So the first stage is marketing stage, right? Where we are going to generate leads. So now when people buy your data, right? So you want them to buy your data. So now the question is, what strategies are you currently using to generate consistent impressions and views on your content? Whatever content you are producing, you need to generate consistent views. People should read it. So what are the strategies you are using, and what needs to be updated? Just think about this and think three answers. Okay. Number two, how can you refine your content? Right. Whatever you produce, it can be video, it can be your long form post, short form post, your offer post, whatever. Right. So how can you refine your content to make the first impression more impactful or more memorable? Right. So think about this, and I think this is not only three, but this requires many answers. But go for at least three. This stage is done, right, people will go into buy info. Right, at this stage, that means now they should start reading your article, start viewing your videos, and you want them to move into the next stage, right? So now, what methods are you using to make your audience like and trust your brand? You are also your brand, right? So they should like you, trust you, like your products, trust your products, and like your brand and trust your brands. So, what methods are you using to make your audience like and trust your brand? Think about this, go for three answers. And now, how can you transit from me, from me to we? Right? How can you transit from me to we in your messaging and content? It can be any message, any content, long form post, short form post, video, offer post, whatever, to build stronger connection with your audience. Right? Whatever the audience, your ideal customer, right? Your customer avatar, whatever. So how, you need to build stronger connection with them. Right? Okay, give the answers. Next question is: are you effectively translating product features? Right? Features. Remember, we considered features benefits. Right? So are you effectively translating product features to benefits, and not only benefits but tangible benefits, right, for your customers? So, go for three answers. And when you have done this stage properly, it's a sales stage where they are going to buy something small. Right? They are going to buy your knowledge now because now they like you, they trust you, and it's time to sell something, not everything. Right? So, how can you create a compelling tripwire or loss leader product to entice potential customer to make a small purchase? It can be very small purchase, but at least they bring out their credit card and spend something on you. How can you create a compelling tripwire or loss leader? See, it's not only important that you create a product which is tripwire. Okay, this is low cost. Not at all. It should be not only low cost, but it should be high value. High value, low cost. Then it is going to happen. Okay. So think three answers for this. And now we are going to move to next question. So what steps, step by step, what steps can you take to set yourself up as an expert? Remember, we discussed about being an expert. So, what are the steps you can take to set yourself up as an expert in your niche, in your field? Whatever it can be coaching, it can be manufacturing, right? To inspire, why we are required to inspire confidence in your customer, so that your customer feel confident about you. Okay, let me explain. So, be an expert or be a monopoly, right? That's what is required. Think about the answers. Next question is how can you generate curiosity and interest in your openings? Right? Oh wow, what is this? Right? Like something like that. Without giving away too much information upfront. See, you also have to run back end workshops, right? So don't give everything in the front end. Right? So how can you generate curiosity and interest in your offering without giving too much information upfront? And this information is just not simple information. This is something valuable, right? So think three answers to this, and when this stage is done properly, people will move into your buying into your main product, right? Your by your wisdom. So, what strategies, tactics can you employ to encourage customers? Right? What strategies and tactics can you employ to encourage customers to invest in your main signature program? Now, this is time to sell your signature program. So, what are the strategies and tactics you can encourage customers to invest in your main signature program? Now they know, now they like you, they also trust you. Now, this is the simple point. They have already purchased something from you. Now, sell something bigger, but that's not too big, right? Because see, move the line slowly, slowly, slowly. Don't give them a very high shock or not like that. Right? So, think three answers to this, and we will move to the next questions. Or pause here and play here. Right? How can you effectively convey the value and benefits of your signature program to your potential buyers? Right? So you need to convey benefits, values, so that they will okay. This is the value. This is the price. It should be like this: value, price. Think it this way. Now, when this stage done properly, you will be in scale up stage. Now you can scale up. You see, this is not an overnight process, not an over month process, not an over year process. This might take a decade. This might take 5 years, 2 decades. I don't know. It all depend on your speed. Right? So don't do it overnight, over week, over month, nothing like that. Okay. Scale up with self magnify. So now people will like you. Sorry, they already like and trust you, but they like you, they trust you so much that they want to move to your high ticket products. Right? So how can you convince customers to make a high ticket purchase? See, now in high ticket they are generally thinking about okay whether should I buy it or not. So you need to convince them, persuade them, make them understand about the product, right? So what next question is what methods can you use to show your purpose and passion and reinforcing the value of your high ticket offering, right? So now this is about not about you, them, but about the other. So show your purpose, right? Okay, you are not only doing this, you are thinking beyond somebody, even beyond humanity, kind of, and reinforce your value for people, value for beyond people. This is important. Think about it. Okay. Now next question is how can you expand your network? Right? Small network will give you small results, big network will give you big results. So how can you expand your network and leverage your connections, which are already there? Leverage your connections to attract high ticket buyers. Think three options. And if you have done this stage properly, you will be into the second part of the scaling up stage, that is with others, that is multiply. Earlier it was magnify, now you are going to multiply. Magnify it with the same person, multiply with others. So, what strategies do you have in place right now? Right now, what strategies do you have in place to encourage the repeat purchase from existing customers? That can be called back-end sales, or you can call it upsell, cross sell. So, what are these strategies you are already having? And if you don't have, design. Okay. Then, next question: how can you motivate satisfied customers, those who are already satisfied? So, how can you motivate them to refer others? Okay, if you are satisfied, refer others, but they are not going to simply refer others because you need to motivate them, you need to inspire them, you need to empower them, help them use Maslow's hierarchy. Right? So, think about how they will give you more customers, how they are motivated to give you more customers. Once done this, the next question is, uh, what kind of incentives or rewards, right, uh, can you offer to customers who refer others to your product or service? Suppose somebody referred someone to you, to your product, to your service. What will you give them? What kind of incentive or rewards? Is it money? Perhaps not, because money is extrinsic motivation. That is not going to, last long. Think about something in instinctive motivation, which can be award, which can be something very special, which can give them a sense of new identity, or which can give them status. Think about something. What kind of incentives or rewards are you thinking which you can offer to your customers if they refer others to you? Okay. So this was all about coaching questions for 7 Wise. Thank you for listening and see you soon. Bye.